Hi Aries, welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Aries, let's find out what you can expect. Okay, the overall energy of this reading is a Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, male or female, is Earth. So that'd be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But the overall energy of this card, male or female, is about the Pentacle. This Queen is really focusing on the security, the stability, maybe even a commitment here. So this is surrounding the entire reading. Let's find out why. Up here in your highest energy, I have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're tired of waiting. Okay, it's right next to the Seven of Pentacles. This is the card of waiting for something to come to fruition, waiting for those pentacles to bloom, to take the next step forward in a relationship or a work situation. The tarot is usually about relationships unless I'm just focusing on work. So, looks like you're going to rush forward and you're going to seek the clarity and the truth about what is taking so long for this pentacle, for this security, stability, or even a commitment to come forward. So this is where your mind is at. These are the two strongest energy cards in the whole reading. You need to know. It's just coming to a head, it feels like. So, on the other side of the Seven of Pentacles is the Ace of Pentacles. It's all about the pentacle. So, when are they going to hand it to you? When can you, become grounded and secure or take the next step forward into your relationship? That's what it's all about. Well, rushing forward, this Knight of Swords here, getting your truth and your clarity, because you just can't take the waiting anymore, is the Death card. So this is the card for Scorpio. Scorpio might be strong in your chart or strong around somebody else's chart. But this is about leaving the old behind and moving forward. So you want to leave the waiting behind and you want to move forward. You want to move forward towards a stable, secure, and committed relationship. And it feels to me like that it just might work because it's right under the Knight of Pentacles. And this truth and clarity that you seek, I think, is going to convince you that, that's what it was going to take for this to take the next step forward. That's how it feels so far. I can change my mind as I go. On the other side, the Queen of Pentacles is the Three of Wands. And this is under that Ace of Pentacles. So you're wondering, is this your ship or is this not your ship that's come in? Because I think you were feeling like it was, and now you're getting very discouraged by waiting and waiting. You're feeling like maybe it is not your ship. So, is this your ship? And if it's your ship, does it have a pentacle? Is it committable? Okay. Under the Death card, I have the Four of Cups. So, leaving the old behind, moving forward. You were really starting to block yourself off from the love because you were feeling like this relationship wasn't going anyplace. Now, if this sounds like your reading, it probably is. If it does not sound like your reading, it probably is not. So if that's the case, I would check your moon sign. Your moon sign is the emotional side of you. So it looks like you're hesitant on, accepting their love, because of the hesitation, because of the waiting for the next step to move forward in this relationship. You're starting to be like, I don't know, You're starting to get into this energy of just blocking the whole thing. You're like, and it looks like there's people that care about you, friends, relatives, that maybe have a little bit of advice for you, like, why don't you do this, or why don't you do that, or whatever. And you've just been kind of blocking. Now, this can be blocking your own thoughts on the matter, but I don't think you are. If you have been, you're not anymore, because you are going to take action. And that's what the Knight of Swords is all about, taking action towards truth and clarity. So this Seven of Wands is under the Queen of Pentacles, really focusing on that pentacle. So it feels like you're getting into this place where you're like just about ready to give up, okay? And then you decide, well, I'm going to rush forward and I'm going to get my answers before I hang up on this whole thing. On the other side of the Seven of Wands and under the Three of Wands, wondering if this was your ship or not your ship, is the Ace of Cups. So you have the Ace of Pentacles. You're really looking at that pentacle. And you have the Ace of Cups. I think you do have a lot of love for this person. I think love has been exchanged between the two of you. And that's why it just gets so unbearable that it cannot or is not making it to another level, this relationship. So you're starting to get in this mode now that you're thinking that you're just not going to give anymore until something changes. And that's why you rush forward. So let me take out the second part of this reading. So rushing forward does help you to leave this old feeling behind of all the waiting. You will be moving forward. I'm just not sure if you're moving forward with or without them. So let's find out what the cards have to say here. Hopefully we'll have that answer in the second part of the reading for Aries. There you are. Oh, and the Queen of Wands, the King and the Queen of Wands. Interesting. Okay, I have the Queen of Cups up here in your highest energy. There you are. Wondering about the love. It's like, do they really love you? You have questions. This is the only cup in the deck that has a lid on it. There's little windows all the way around that lid, and inside that cup are answers to love questions. So you're trying to peer in those windows because you have questions about the love here. And it's all because of this waiting for, you know, this relationship to take it, to advance, to move forward. So the Queen of Cups, male or female, is trying to figure this out on your own, just thinking and trying to pay attention to little things, like to try to get your answers on whether or not they really love you. Do they really love you? If they did, why aren't we moving forward in this relationship? And that's kind of the feeling I get from the Queen of Cups. Next to the Queen of Cups is the King of Swords in your energy. Oh, also I wanted to point out that the Queen of Cups is water. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer might be strong in your chart, or might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. So we have 2 for Scorpio so far. So then we have the King of Swords right next to the Queen of Cups. There's that sword up. You're getting in self-protection mode, like I see over here. Like you're feeling like you're going to withdraw from this relationship if it doesn't move forward. Your sword is up. You have to have the truth and the clarity. You are on guard, okay, while you're seeking answers to these questions about the love. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is right next to the King of Swords. So the King of Swords, next, I was just wondering, did I say that the King of Swords was Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius? That might be strong in your chart or around this reading, because I wanted to make sure I did point that out, and I couldn't remember if I did or not. We have the Nine of Pentacles next to the King of Swords, male or female. The Nine of Pentacles, this is your energy. You don't really have to have somebody in your life to be secure, to be self-confident, self-assured, to be grounded. You don't. You are on your own. But you do expect that the other person also has pentacles to share. So it's not like you have to have somebody in your life, because you have you know. But you just want somebody, and you were thinking that maybe this was the one. But now you're having your doubts, and you're thinking about going back to being you in your own place of self-confidence and groundedness and security. So under the Queen of Cups is the Two of Pentacles. Yes, there's confusion. That's why you're trying to peek in those windows of that cup above this Two of Pentacles. It's next to this Three of Wands, wondering if that's your ship. And you go back and forth. See, you're like on a roller coaster ride right now with the Pentacles. So, and also look at the waters, the emotions. They're very rocky back there. Ships are just bouncing around. So it's emotional, and it is about becoming grounded. It is about the next step forward. And it's like one day you have hopes that this is going to move forward, and the next day all your hopes are dashed. And it just goes back and forth, very confusing. It's wearing you out. It's wearing you down to a frazzle. You're still holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. You're standing upright, but you are getting so worn out. And that is why the King of Swords is right above it. You're going on guard now. You're tired of this feeling. You're tired of wondering. You're tired of the roller coaster ride. Right next to the Nine of Wands and under the Nine of Pentacles is your card, the King of Wands, holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, Aries. Having your hand on your hip, you're ready to move forward, but you're not getting up yet because it's the other person. And so you will seek that truth and that clarity, because one way or another, I feel like you're going to move forward. So under all this confusion that's going on in your mind about this relationship, all because of the Pentacle not coming forward, is the Star. This is the card for Aquarius. Aquarius might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading, but this is about deep healing, and this is about seeing your own reflection in that pool of water, remembering the essence of who you are. This is the essence of who you are, the Nine of Pentacles. And you know you still have that, okay? But all this confusion about the love and not moving forward, it's put you into this state where you need to heal, because it's really become a huge burden for you. It's all, and it is about the love too. You know, this Two of Pentacles is about the confusion about the love, because the Pentacles aren't coming forward, and that's what confuses you the most. Next to the Star card and all this healing that you're going through, and a lot of times this can be like a spiritual awakening of sorts that might be happening through all this. We have the Six of Wands. This is success, okay? Look at all the wands, and this wand has a wreath on it. These are, you know, the wreaths can stand for engagement or marriage. It is success. These wands coming up in the background are people who celebrate your success. So I think by rushing forward, you're going to, and you have the Death card right under that, I think you're going to leave behind all this weariness that you have and all this confusion. I think the truth will come out that yes, they do have a staff here. They do want to move forward with you. This is the Queen of Wands. They also might have a love of nature, or you might. But male or female, I think you're going to find out that they are willing to move forward and in this relationship. There's a lot of passion between the two of you, having the King and the Queen of Wands here like this. So there's a lot of passion. There is a lot of fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I mean, really might be strong in their chart too, one of those. So this could be a twin flame situation. It also could be a soulmate situation, okay, having these two right next to each other. I'm going to take out one more card for this reading. Oh, the Ten of Cups. So, you know, things are going to work out. I got the Ten of Cups. They do love you. There's something else going on, you're going to find out. Maybe they just needed a little push. Maybe they just needed to know that you wanted to move forward. I don't know. But this is union between two people. This is 10 cups of love. Rainbows and sunshine. This is a family situation with lots of love. It sits right there. So you're wondering about the love? Yes, the love is there. You wonder about the pentacle? I think that's coming next. I think you're just getting very frustrated on waiting to move forward with this individual. And I do think you will be. And with that death card here, I think that pentacle is coming in. So, goody. Aries, this was your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance.